Heritage Gas Limited has plans to protect its natural gas franchise in Nova Scotia from dissipating as offshore natural gas projects are in decline. In a recent interview, John Hawkins, president of the Dartmouth-based Heritage Gas, said although the deterioration in the offshore supply of natural gas may cause concern for local users of the fuel, Heritage is taking steps to secure the gas supply for Nova Scotia customers. Heritage Gas, which holds the franchise to distribute natural gas in Nova Scotia, is an indirect wholly owned subsidiary of Alta Gas Utility Group Incorporated, which in turn is a wholly owned subsidiary of Alta Gas Limited. Of Calgary. Hawkins said Heritage has been paying attention to what has been happening to the gas projects off the Nova Scotia coast and started in 2014 to take steps to secure natural gas from alternative sources. In the short term, because the offshore natural gas supply is declining and we have to anticipate that, this past winter we would have purchased 60% of our supply from central and mostly western Canada, he said. We were able to purchase natural gas in Western Canada, ship it by pipeline all the way across the country and still have it competitive with local supply that's competing against the New England market, Hawkins said. New England is a premium market, so there are huge reserves of natural gas in the Northeast U.S., he said. Much of the natural gas is still stranded somewhat due to opposition to building new pipelines, which prevents the complete unlocking of access to all of the gas reserves. Heritage has signed on with the Atlantic Bridge project, which would allow for more Western Canadian gas to access the Nova Scotia market. It's kind of a two-step project. The first step is called AIM, Atlantic Incremental Market, and then the second portion, which ties into Maine and Atlantic Canada, that portion is called the Atlantic Bridge. And that, unlike others that have stalled, continues to progress, he said. The Atlantic Bridge project will allow natural gas, which traditionally flows north to south into the U.S., to flow south to north in the Maritimes and Northeast Pipeline, he said. We are now, based on the updates we receive from the pipeline company, expecting that will come online in the latter part of 2018. So we'll have the natural gas flowing south to north in the last quarter of 2018. If everything goes as planned, the Alton Natural Gas Storage Project should be operational by the second quarter of 2020, he said, and that would allow the company to acquire natural gas, via the Atlantic Bridge project or some other source at a cheaper price in the summer and sell it to Heritage customers during the winter when it is most needed, at a lower price than they would normally pay. We've seen a lot of volatility historically between the summer price and the winter price. So the Alton project will save our customers a significant amount of money, many millions of dollars, Hawkins said. Heritage won the franchise for gas distribution in 2003. Hawkins was Vice President of Engineering, Construction and Operations before being appointed company president early in 2017.